It's time for the Scott Buening Show. Learn all about Southridge Raider football. This week's show is sponsored by Milligan Communications, Street Dreams, and the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Grosvenor Communications. Go Raiders!
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
And welcome to this week's Scott Buening Show. And Coach, last week you had senior night. You played Heritage Hills at home. You came away a 35-7 victory. And as I was listening on the radio, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if Heritage Hills has had many running clocks.
Well, no, they don't, because they are, obviously they've got a heck of a program, and they've got a good football team. We had a lot of things go right. Our kids played hard. They played well. I'm not going to take anything away from them, on that end. But, Heritage Hills got a really good program, quality team, quality coaching staff. We were able to get off to a really good start. We had a good kick return, and then we were able to score, and then we were able to get an interception on the next series. And, and things just kind of played in our favor. And, I don't know that we're 35 points better than that football team or whatever it ended up being. But, certainly we're happy the way our kids played. But, we also know that, hey, things went our way. And, and we were happy. We were obviously happy about that. But we also know that Heritage Hills, that's a really good football team over there. And, and I think they're one of a couple schools that, are going to feel like they got a chance to win a sectional coming up here.
250 yards rushing, and Hudson threw for 118 yards, and actually Reed scored 4 touchdowns. It was a great day to be a Raider.
Yeah, we were able to get. I felt like we were able to get in a rhythm early on with our passing game, and when we're able to do that, it does, I think, pose some, and we need to. We need that balance. We're not a team that can just line up and just move people off the line of scrimmage and just run the ball, to just if it's not there. Our strength has been our balance. It's been balance, and the number of kids that we're able to use both in the run game and the passing game, and and like I said, we were able to get off to a good start. I think that gave our kids some confidence, and you feel good, during those times. We were able to just kind of keep those things going. Reed's, I think Reed continues to get stronger as the season's going on. He's a big, strong kid. He's 200 pounds, which we consider big, but he plays more like he's 240. I mean, he's got a strength about him that's not just a weight room strength. It's kind of a farm type, strong kid. He's like heavy. He's like almost like a dead weight. I mean, it's just hard to tackle, hard to bring down. It's what makes him such a good wrestler, I think, too. And he's a competitive runner. And, and I think the offensive line's done a good job blocking for him. I think, he's our wing backs, our skill guys, they've been working really hard blocking, and he's blocked really well for them as well. And, I think our offense is at its best when, we've got a lot of guys blocking, a lot of guys, just working for each other. And and it felt like we did a pretty good job of that Friday night, and so the game worked out in our favor.
And a name that I've heard of, and we'll hear much over the rest of the season and next season. Miles Kirkhoff, 2 carries, 94 yards. That's you got to like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good yards per carry average. Miles is, he's a good football player. He's a little, when you look at him, he's kind of a taller, lankier guy. We typically don't have guys like that playing wing back and those kind of things, but he's an aggressive runner, and he's and he's got deceptively good speed, and when he gets out and he gets going, he can really run, and and he hit a home run late in the game that probably sealed everything in the evening, and again, it's just a lot of guys doing a lot of things in regards to blocking and helping him, do what we know he can do with the ball. And so, and again, I think that's just a credit to, our guys. They don't care. They do not care how many times they get the ball, don't get the ball. It's irrelevant. They're trying to go win a football game, and that's all they're trying to do. And it's something I really appreciate about our guys.
And we're back on the Scott Buening Show right after these messages for our sponsors. You're listening to Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Bros Sports Communications.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
This is the most important, amazingest game ever played in the universe. The pitcher is fierce. Danny Roberts is up at bat. And the crowd goes wild! He just won the game! Let's go! Yes!
We protect the car you drive.
Go get him, Danny.
And the dreams that drive you. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
And welcome back to the Scott Buening Show. And Coach, this week you get to take on the Forest Park Rangers, who's at 1-7 on the season. They lost last week to Pike Central, 26-14. Why don't you preview that game for us?
Well, I think, they're a young football team, and I think, new coach came late in the game, really. And, when you've got a young team and you've got a new coach bringing in a new philosophy and those kind of things, I think you're going to have some ups and downs as the season goes on. I think we had a similar season to that last year where, sometimes you had some head scratchers, both in a positive way and a negative way. And, as I talk to our guys, they, Pike Central, and it was frankly a game where they moved the ball very well. They just turned the football over at some key times, and Pike Central was able to turn those into points. But they really controlled that game for the most part, and just had some things not go their way. And then you turn and look the week before, play a really good North Posey team, and and I believe Forest Park had the lead in the fourth quarter of that game. And so it's a very capable team. They're just trying to put those last pieces together to be consistent, and that's I think that's something we're all trying to do. Sometimes it happens sooner, sometimes it happens later, but they've got some really good athletes, really who can score from anywhere on the field. They've been throwing the ball pretty effectively here lately, which is a change from what we saw earlier in the season from them. And so, they're going to give us a lot of things that we're going to need to be able to defend and adjust and adapt to as the game goes on. So, it's a county rival. They're right down the road. I'm really expecting a really good football game Friday night.
And and yet again, you guys won this small conference PAC with a 4-0 record, 7-1 overall, and it's got to be a goal that you guys attained, that you set at the beginning of the season that you attained.
Well, we're almost there. We if the Forest Park game is going to determine if we're champs or co-champs, and and our goal is to be the outright champions every year, and and that's it's something that it is. It's, as I told the kids after our game Friday, we've not attained any of our goals yet. We've still got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of things ahead of us yet, and we hope we do anyway. And so it's back to work. It's back to improving. It's back to taking, again, just same things we do every week. Let's take what we do well, continue to sharpen those things up. Let's continue to work on things that we struggled with the week before, and let's continue getting better. And regardless of our opponent, we spend most of the time on us and trying to clean ourselves up and become as good of a football team as we are capable. And we're not there yet. We've been working towards it all year, and we're going to continue working towards it. And and I don't think you ever get there. It's just that's just a philosophy I think that you take in life is, there is no arrival. There is no, okay, we made it. There's just always that betterment of yourself, your team and program. And that's what we're going to do this week. And then let the scoreboard take care of itself.
And we'll go back on Scott Buening Show after these messages to talk about the sectional draw. You're listening to Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Northern Western Communications.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Coach, I'll tell you what, sectional draw, I was predicting Southridge and Heritage Hills to be on the opposite side of the brackets, and it came true.
Yeah, it sure did. We over the years, used to really get caught up in the draw and hoping for this, hoping for that, and and regardless of whether you got it or didn't get it, just kind of learned over the years that, frankly, if you play better, and you've got a good team and you play well, you're going to have a chance to win it. And if you don't, then you don't. And, and so, we feel like we have a capable team. and I'm sure Charlestown, Heritage Hills, North Harrison, and maybe some others feel like they do too. And so, I think it's much less about who we play and much more about how we play. And, we've really taken that approach over the years of, just not going to get worked up about it happy, worked up about it mad. There's just, okay, this is just the path. So that's the path, and that's what we have. And, we are happy to be at home. We're always glad to have an opportunity to play here at Raider Field. And so we are glad about that. But, otherwise, it's just glad to know, where we are and what the path is ahead of us. And now, it's up to us, to take advantage or to play well and do well. And, and a big part of that's going to be how we go this week. And, as much as we get, as exciting as the sectional is, right now all of our focus is on Forest Park and trying to get ready for them and trying to become a better football team. So excited about it, but we're going to take first things first and get ready for Forest Park.
And I know you're this week you're concentrating on the Rangers, but what can you tell us about North Harrison?
Just from past experience, this will actually be the fourth time we played them in the sectional, and and I was able to find a little bit online, just a few plays here and there that people had posted, and looks like traditional North Harrison, and they're going to run between the tackles. It's going to be a lot of power, big dudes, coming downhill, and so that's they're 6-2. Their only losses are to Charlestown and Brownstown, who both have tremendous football programs, and Charlestown, I think most consider the favorite in our sectional this year. They're I think 7-1 right now, and then and they've got a lot of kids back from their team last year. That was really good. And so you look at again, I think you look at Southridge, Heritage Hills, Charlestown, and North Harrison. I think all four. I think feel like they've got an opportunity. Madison's had a really good season, who's coming down to play Heritage Hills. They've improved quite a bit here recently, and then so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, Coach, good luck against the Rangers and finish strong.
Okay, well, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
You've been listening to the Buening Show on South Virginia Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosper Communications. We'll see you next week.
You have been listening to The Scott Buening Show. Join us every week to learn more about Southridge Raider football. This week's show has been brought to you by Milligan Communications, Street Dreams, and the Southwestern Indiana Sports Network, powered by Milligan Brosmer Communications. See you next week.